Will, can I ask you a question? What is the definition of feminism?
I don't give a damn.
Then why are you using the
It
word
ain't
right
it
now?
ain't masculine.
I know, but and what's the definition of masculinity?
That of a man.
And this is what I'm saying. In real time, you have a man that barely can read past the sixth grade, probably, and he don't know the words he's using. And then
You
he's using
you
the
talking
words
about
out of
me?
context, but you're
Wait,
using the
wait, wait,
words out of
sir. Hold on.
context, and that's important when we're having a discussion.
Wait,
That's why we cannot have these discussions
wait. Let's not
properly,
be
because you
disrespectful.
have
Are you?
educated people and undereducated people, and the lines are we're never gonna align.
Well,
It's
let's
not
not
a
be disrespectful. Are you
I'm not
saying
being
that I can't?
disrespectful. I'm being dead serious. You,
Hold on,
sir,
sir. Sir,
you don't gotta,
you
man.
don't even know my question. Are you saying that I can't read above a sixth grade level?
I don't think you can.
So the question is, what do you think gets a woman to fall in line, love or leverage? Um, I would say a bit of both. I don't think it's one individually. But if I had to lean, if I had, for the sake of the question, if I had to lean on one just to entertain the question, I would say leverage. And the reason why I feel like that is because I think modern women have been raised up or um, socialized to prioritize independence and emotional expression. And men were raised, and a lot of men were raised by women who led it. So I think just setting those boundaries, demanding the respect, and being able to walk away is, to me personally, is a lot of leverage you can have in a relationship, because then it creates consequences for if a woman was to get out of line. So once she get in line, if you want to keep her in line, I think just being able to walk away when a woman become uncooperative is the leverage you need if you plan to keep a woman in line. And I know a lot of people probably thought I was going to throw money on it. No, I wasn't going to do that. Even though money is important for a relationship to function, we're talking about women falling in line. And if somebody need an understanding on what in line, man, I don't know if anybody went over that. But one could say it's subjective. I mean, we all come from different backgrounds, and we can't say that we all live by the same moral principles and standards, especially since we integrated. So, me personally, I would say some type of divine. I would say parallel to divine order is a line that I would present for better understanding of the audience. And as man, as God, man, woman, child. So there's a hierarchy, and a lot of people probably not going to agree with that. I can understand, but that's just allowing me to give you some clarity on what the confusion is about falling in line, and I'll yield on that.
I do have a question though. What level of reading literacy is sufficient for an adult in America?
Level one.
You said level one.
Apparently, whatever level they're reading at, because most people got a job and most people are living their life. So whether they can read or not read, I can tell you one thing: most niggas can't count.
Would you argue that a sixth grade reading level is more than sufficient to actually?
It's sufficient. A sixth grade reading level is sufficient to live in America, to live in the world.
The most important thing is the comprehension. That's the most important thing. You got to better understand what you're reading. So yes.
So even if most of Americans do only read at a sixth grade level, that is more than sufficient to be a functioning adult. That means somebody who can read instructions, read and write, be able to communicate with others, be able to take instruction, and to be able to perform tasks.
Case in point, we let our sixth grade children out of our sight. If they weren't capable of reading and comprehending, we will be bad parents to let them out of our sight at any time. Clearly, we do it. It's okay. They can comprehend. They can read. I don't. The whole notion that most men can't read above a sixth grade level, that's a feminist talking point. There's no reason to bring that up. I don't even know why educated men or guys who claim to be educated. First of all, I'm so tired of people using this term educated. Because you went to college and you got a degree doesn't mean anything. Let's just be real. What matters in this society that we live in is money. You can be dumb as hell, but if you can make money, you're good. If you don't know how to make money, you can be smart as hell and you're going to struggle. So y'all love feminists males or females love to get behind things that don't pertain to making money, because most people who have that mindset can't compete with people who make money. So they have to discredit the money to try to elevate their strength, which their strength doesn't move mountains.
Will, can I ask you a question? What is the definition of feminism?
I don't give a damn.
Then why are you using the word?
It ain't masculine.
I know, but and what's the definition of masculinity?
That of a man.
And this is what I'm saying. In real time, you have a man that barely can read past the 6th grade, probably, and he don't know the words he's using. And then he's using the words out of context, but you're using words out of context, and that's important when we're having a discussion. That's why we cannot have these discussions properly, because you have educated people and undereducated people, and the lines are we're never gonna align. It's not.
Well, let's not be disrespectful. Are you saying that I can't?
I'm being dead serious.
Hold on, sir. You don't even know my question. Are you saying that I can't read above a 6th grade level?
I don't think you can. Personally.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't ask you what you think.
You did. You literally just asked me what I think. I just told you what I thought. I don't think you read past the 6th grade level.
I asked you, what are you saying? I didn't ask you what you think.
I don't think you read past 6th grade level, and I'm saying you don't read past the 6th grade level.
You have a difficult.
I don't believe, and the reason why I'm saying that is because oftentimes people who don't really understand the things they're saying, they like to, their ego gets affected. So you just use 2 words out of context. You don't know what either concept is. That's why I asked you, because I knew you didn't. The reason why I knew is because you used them out of context, and that's important for the discussion. You can move it around all you want to, but that's relevant. That's pertinent to what we're talking about, right? You don't think that's important? You're going to use the words, make them make sense, brother. Make it line up. Don't just.
Can I interrupt? Can I interrupt real quick?
Before you interrupt, Willie, I want to say one thing to this brother. First of all, you're being very disrespectful and condescending. I'm going to let you do it because I let everybody do it. But then at some point, JR going to put us both on the Jumbotron, and it ain't going to go well.
Well,
just telling you like this.
I'm going to tell you something, brother. I'll never be afraid of a man that can't read past 6th grade.
Okay.
Just so you know, because I get surgical with this.
Let me interrupt.
This is light. This is light work. This is not you and me aren't on the same level in nothing. Life, reality.
Well, let me interrupt. And it's a question.
We're not in the same. We're not in the same ballpark.
This is what I'm talking about when I say. This is what I'm talking about when I say disrespectful and condescending. So first of all, he don't know me from Adam.
And here you go with this.
Bro, can you stop interrupting me?
Nope.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
You interrupted me. So
go ahead, Darwin.
Well, I think this interruption that I'm about to make is probably going to be useful to clear up the confusion between y'all two. What I wanted to say is, and this is for both of y'all, not one directing to either one of y'all. When you made a statement associating feminists with people who can't compete with who got other people who got money, wouldn't it make sense that women who took off feminists, the results of that or the outcome of that is that they were being more educated, and the result of that they were able to be individuals. I mean, not individuals, but they were able to pursue their individual careers and reach financial stability. So, to public offenders' logic, the feminists actually can make money and compete with people.
Sir, I think you're misconstruing my point.
Okay, and that's why I said you can clear it up.
I'll clear it up for you. Just because you can take, so what you're choosing to do is you're trying to take the feminists who advanced, who excelled, and you're looking at that data only. Just because you have a subset group of feminists who excel, don't mean all feminists excel. Bro, you can't look at that's like looking at
and I get what you're saying. So forgive me for that, because I thought for the most part, I know you got the radical side and then you got what it was intended for. I would argue that the women who became the whole reason for the movement was so they can open a bank account back in 19 whatever the fuck date it was. You know, establish their own
it was 73.
Their own path to financial stability without having a man involved in it, and be able to live their own lifestyle without having to be under the tutelage of a man. That's just my research. It ain't got nothing to do with me being aligned with it. I'm just trying to play what they call it.
Doesn't matter.
Just try to understand.
Okay, think about something. So when you're a feminist, Your objective is to recruit other people to be feminists, right? So when you're recruiting other people, because like anything, there's strength in numbers. Everybody doesn't have the accolades that you have when you recruit them to your ideology. So when you advance and you excel in life and you say, hey, look at this, think about this, for example, as a Black man, if you excel and you go try to recruit other people to be on that journey with you, that don't mean they have the same accolades as you. They have the same ideology as you now. They believe what you believe, and they're striving for whatever it is that you're striving for. But that doesn't mean you guys are equal. You're talking as if feminists as a whole, anybody who takes on the moniker feminist, that they're just elevating in life, and that's just not true.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Here, this brother right here sounds like a feminist.
Oh,
I don't know if he's a feminist.
Again, hold on, wait. Again, hold on, Will. If
Bro,
you're gonna say the word, I'm gonna need you to give us a definition.
Bro, can you stop interrupting?
Give us a definition. If you're gonna keep calling me a feminist, give me the definition. That's all I'm asking for. I got 1,000 for you if you can give it to me. Tell me the definition. Don't look it up.
I'm about to put this in. If you can't stop,
tell me the definition.
I'm done talking to this nigga. He keep interrupting me.
I know, brother. If you gonna call me something, if you gonna call me something, I just want you to know what the word means, brother. That's it. That's all I think that's fair for everybody on the panel. You use a word, you should know what it means.
Peace.
That's all I said.
Peace to the panel. Public offender.
I'll be damned if I get a nigga to tell me, give him a definition of a word.
Last time I saw you was pandering for DJ So Lovely. Well, you made it to the big stage.
What does pandering mean, Kenny? What's the definition?
You was looking high.
Hold on. What's the definition of pandering, Kenny P?
Is this what we gonna do all night?
Yes, I'm gonna challenge y'all on all the stupid things you say. I'm gonna make you give everybody the definition.
You forgot
y'all
me,
gonna
good
learn
buddy.
Today is the day y'all gonna have to learn.
Hey, this is what we call a nigga a hoe.
Yo, P.O. I know you. You just like the ass to be up on these grown panels.
I don't know what's going on, man. It's like too much. I don't know who soundboard that is. That shit sounds terrible though.
This when we start calling niggas hoes. I'm gonna just call
JL, what garbage can you find P.O.?
Oh, you guys know each other?
Yeah, that's DJ So Lovely.
I talked to this whole ass nigga on Instagram one day, and I blazed him on Instagram.
Hey, hold on, wait. Out of respect for
drink your
hold on, wait. Let's hold
on, y'all. Hold on.
Let's try to chill with the ad hominem and disrespectful slurs, man.
But no, mine is direct.
For the record, I invited public offender on here, so I think it's right for me to
but I do want to have a conversation.
You to invite him.
Kenny,
it doesn't matter.
Kenny and Will, I do want to have a conversation. So let's just make sure we have a conversation without using.
I apologize, JR. Peace to the panel.
I got to say something real quick. Just real quick, brother.
I don't know. Disrespected me multiple times.
I don't know if you disrespected yourself by coming up here. I didn't do it. But I want to say something about both of these brothers real quick. I don't know either one of y'all, but y'all know me. And that should tell you everything you need to know about this conversation. I've never seen Kenny, peasy-headed ass. I've never seen Will, weird beard ass. I've never seen either one of y'all. I swear to God, I ain't never seen it. I'm happy you know me. I'm happy you're familiar with my work. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all supporters, y'all fans, I appreciate that.
Are you out your mind?